Many of you have purchased tickets from me, for which I thank you for all of your money. But seriously, this is a very, very excellent show that you're about to see. A sci-fi drama, something that you may have never even thought like, wow, I bet that could be on a stage someday. Because that's all TV and movies and video games, right? Not so. We have a play today that will show those very things on the stage. The students have worked very hard on this. They are running lights and sound, building the set, obviously acting, doing the costumes, stage managing, directing. Everything has been done by them, and they have done a very excellent job. We will have a brief 5-minute intermission, which I will announce. The show should run roughly 2 hours and 15 minutes. We appreciate you for coming. A Spare Me by Berkeley High School.
There are so many stars, and from millions of miles away they all look the same. Up close, their differences would be visible. But the star would be so bright, so brilliant, you wouldn't be able to get close to it at all. And if you did, you'd vaporize, melt, into nothing. That's assuming you're something to begin with. That's assuming a lot. At least, it is for me.
Here's someone.
Something?
You really want to go back so soon?
Back?
It isn't exactly fun or relaxing or recuperative, whatever.
It's what kids do. I want to be like a kid.
You are a kid, Sal. You're not like a kid, and you're going back. You want to go back to school again.
Sure.
Okay. Sure. Let's go. I'm really glad you're back.
Good morning, scholars.
Good morning, Director.
It's good to see you again, Sal.
Thank you, Director. I'm glad to be back.
Prefect Director, please make the day's announcements.
Good morning, scholars.
Good morning, Prefect.
Announcements for M16-7.1100. Due to the intensity of the solar storms, the quad will be closed after lunch. All post-session athletics will be held in the gymnasium, but please pay attention to afternoon announcements in case of changes.
Thank you, Prefect.
House heads will be inspecting uniforms at SA 1000 hours. Please separate uniforms that require vending or recycling prior to the inspection.
Thank you, Prefect.
These have been the only announcements for M16-7.1100. Today is an excellent day to excel, scholars. See that you do.
Yes, Prefect. Thank you, Prefect.
Thank you, Prefect Regna. Scholars, before today's sessions, I remind you that you're our tomorrow. Our hopes rest on your hopes. Our futures rest on your futures. Our survival rests on your survival. Let's ensure that on this very special day of homecoming, there are no disruptions.
Yes, Director.
Sal, it is a very special day, Sal.
Yes, Director.
OCD? What does that mean?
It means you're on the wrong minutes.
I'm not on minutes.
Well, then maybe you should be.
I wouldn't have to be if my sister would just cut the sandwiches into symmetrical halves.
But the bread isn't symmetrical really, so even if she tried her best, it still wouldn't really be symmetrical.
But at least I would know that she tried her best.
Would that be enough?
No. I want symmetrical halves. The effort is relevant. Better yet, I'd like that the sandwich hadn't been sliced at all. I prefer a whole, uncomplicated sandwich. I don't think I can eat this.
What are you doing?
Nothing. I'll eat your sandwich with.
What'll I eat?
My mom gave me money to buy lunch. I'll buy you lunch.
My hero.
What?
Nothing. I just missed you, that's all.
This is kind of gross, you guys. You are so immature, Elda. I'm honest. So am I. I'm just more mature about it.
Dude, how did your concert go?
Amazing.
Do you really want to know?
Don't you?
Not really. It seems weird talking about it considering.
That Saul's away?
Yeah.
But he's back now.
Right. And if I've been gone, I've asked how things were while I was away.
You were gone, Amy, so you are asking. No one else.
I guess I prefer not to think about the week that you were away at all. Is that weird?
No, of course not. Nothing is weird.
Well, God, too mature. Honest. Should have been telling about your stupid concert. No one really got it. I mean, put together this grimy, atonal, post-road crowd step and set part of a lead yoke onto it called Nightwalk. At night, heavy steps shuffle and stomp in dark rooms where you do not live. Lay down now, my friend, in a bed beneath the flowers. It's time that you slept. And they all just stared at me, which was funny actually, and awesome, the staring. Kind of like you're all staring at me now. You down now, my friend? It's a great poem. In bed beneath the flowers?
I really don't care, darling.
Seriously, sometimes I think you have a brain made of jellyfish. Jellyfish have brains? No! It's a great poem!
It's time that you slept.
I didn't know. I mean, the concert was going and you and Doc weren't there. I just thought you played.
I really don't care to. I'm glad you had fun.
Thanks. I should probably just go. Come and help me with the other announcements too. Yeah. But we're going.
Right. Hi. Hi. Welcome back. Welcome.
What's so scary, Prom? Is it life? Is life just too scary?
I told you it's too soon. Maybe a few more days to recuperate. Possibly even a whole week.
Everything's fine.
Seriously? All of this is fine? A week ago, we were crammed in your room and no one knows what to do with
It's
you.
fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? You can't even touch him.
Yes, I can.
You can't even touch him. We should go in. The storms are starting.
It's not the same as amnesia. I'm missing 2 weeks of time. I can't even say, oh, I was in a hospital bed. I have no memories. Not even a foggy awareness.
It's a big blank spot. You didn't exist.
Right. So,
What? Tell me.
it feels different, doesn't it?
No, I just...
It feels different from how I remember to.
It doesn't feel bad. I just reach out to grab your hand like I've always done, and I know it's That's to be expected though, right?
Aren't you the one to know? I mean, your parents.
I don't know what my parents do all day. I don't go to their labs or supervise their experiments or monitor the battery. They just gave birth to me, that's all.
Right. I guess I just hoped, I don't know, that I could ask you some things.
About despair?
It's not what I expected. I just wonder if these feelings are normal. Are they normal? Or is there something wrong with
You
me?
mean something wrong with procedure?
Yeah. Or me. This body or the intelligence. Maybe I wasn't recorded or uploaded properly. That might explain why you don't like holding my hand.
I like holding my hand, it's just a little different.
Do I like holding your hand? Did I like it before? Is what it feels like now close enough that I can compare the two experiences?
Where are you going with this,
I'm not sure.
There are subtle things. Maybe the muscle tone was a little different. Maybe there are hairs in different places. And maybe there were small imperfections in your other hand. And you feel a little warmer somehow, like your body temperature on this body is different than the other. Is this okay?
Go ahead.
The taste. You taste different. You taste like someone else. I shouldn't have. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. I have memories.
That's good. That makes the upload correct.
I have memories from before the upload. I remember.
That's not possible. The spares aren't alive until they're uploaded.
What about the other kids? The other batteries? The dorm?
There is no one.
They must have fled somewhere. I mean, there were 4 spares in our dorm and they've all disappeared. If something with the uploads went wrong and they ran away, the directors would hunt them down.
But why would they run away?
Because something went wrong with them.
There's nothing wrong with
I
you.
remember. It's foggy, but I have memories of greed, of a cold temperature, and a smell, like a perfumey plant,
They must be dreams.
and stars. I see stars when I remember.
Sal, there must have been a mistake. You should see a re-entry counselor.
Can you get into the battery? I want to see where I came from.
You were born to Valentina Cleveland at Fortunato Hospital.
No, I came from the battery.
Your body
I came from the battery. Are they stored in green containers? At what temperature are they stored? And what's in there with them? Us.
Us?
The replacements. The spares. You must have heard something
I
about
don't know! I don't know what my parents do all day. They just gave birth to me. And that's all.
Right. I don't know. I just feel like maybe this isn't your hand to hold.
You're right. It isn't.
I know. Maybe if I know what I was missing, maybe I can be me.
How can you not be you?
I mean, maybe I can be him. I was back here, right?
Yes, you remember?
I heard that I was here. My parents, or maybe I read about the accident. What were we doing before it happened?
We were going to Juice concert. I drove to your place and we leave strangers from the feed.
Anything worth seeing?
Not really, some are blockbusters.
Do you know why it's called a blockbuster? Because before the feed, people would get together in buildings and watch movies, and they had to buy tickets. And if the movie was popular enough, the line for tickets would go out the building door, around the block, and even further past the block. Because so many people wanted to see it. Blockbuster.
So, they would go into this building and look into the feed?
No, the movie was projected on the screen, and people would sit in chairs and watch.
No way, why don't we do that now?
Because it'd be such a waste of resources to maintain and staff such a non-essential structure.
How do you know all this?
He looked it up once. I mean, I did. Seldom. What's next?
We took pills that Click gave us.
What's for my birthday? Why did we wait so long?
Maybe we should have waited longer. They gave us these trippy, warm feelings. No major hallucinations, just really vivid colors. And then we got into the car. I didn't want to drive, you didn't even want to go. You heard you rehearse and it just wasn't your thing. I asked you to drive and you popped another pill in your mouth and said, I can't, I'm impaired. So I got behind the wheel. We drove near the crater and there were these insane winds, an after effect of the storm that morning. You thought it was hilarious, the car being buffeted around you. It was a little fun. What are you doing?
I found the stars comforting lately,
Could you come sit up here in the front, in the passenger seat?
but I thought I was in the back when
You were, so I bargained that you were here in the front. Are you? I don't get why you want to do this.
I was one person. Now I'm someone else. Maybe if I knew what happened the time I was missing, I could figure out why I'm someone else.
If I cut off my hand, am I still me?
Of course.
What if I cut off my arm, my whole arm, both my arms, and my legs? Am I still me?
Yes, the body's just changed, but you're still in your body. I'm not even in my body.
But even if you cut off all of my limbs, my body isn't what matters. What matters is my head, my inner thoughts, my love for the people who love me. That's what makes a person.
But maybe I don't have that.
You do. You have the memory upload, except for the 2 weeks that you were away.
I have a digitally recorded artificial intelligence fresh from the battery. We assume it's an empty slate, a blank brain. Is that really all there is to it?
You are Cell. Your parents put Cell into this body.
A different body. So why am I not a different person? I have memories that aren't from Cell.
And where are they from?
I think someone was here before me, Doc. Before Cell. I look at the things that I felt the past few days and they're alien compared to everything that's new. Everything's been so fresh. So real. So alive. We were driving by the crater.
No, I don't.
We were driving.
By the crater, along the rim, and the wind.
It buffeted the car.
The windshield. A rock hit it. It cracked it like a spider web. We went off the road and landed on a rock. The car tilted and began to roll into the crater. We flipped. Once.
Twice.
3 times.
And I died.
Probably. Probably not right then. I was alive. In the car with barely a scratch despite it all, but you were thrown from the window as the car flipped. When they found us, you were a mess of broken bones and torn up skin laying 20 feet away on your back.
Looking at the stars.
Toward heaven.
You can't fix it. He was just as responsible. He gave you the pills. He got in the car, he made you drive. He probably even wanted to do more just so he wouldn't have the responsibility of driving.
Yes, that's what he said, or would have said, because you are him.
I've changed. I'm not.
It has to be you. You have to be you. Please, for me.
I'm a different person.
But if this isn't you, then I killed you.
You didn't kill me. No. I wasn't even there.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
So good. He would have left me here.
Yeah.
So I guess it's not all bad. But what if though? If Sal had lived, the first Sal, he would have changed. I'm not the same person I was before the accident. Even my parents are different. They're terrified now that their little girl can make adult mistakes with adult consequences. So what if this is all in your head? Isn't that possible? What if it's just your understanding of the world has changed? So what if Sal had lived the first Sal? He was still standing here just as confused. And I was still standing here trying to help. What if this is just growing up?
But growing up can't be this hard. Can it?
What are you doing? Why do you think we only see the upstairs once a week? How often would you like to do it, Princess? Wouldn't dating make more sense?
Daily would give me a headache.
Weekly gives you headaches.
Every week, not every day.
I guess a week's a negligible amount of time to miss. But what if something important happens during one of those days? Something life-changing, like, oh, I don't know, someone dying. Why do we do it at all? Keep me a chair, we're losing more than a week. Now shut up, and don't mess up the backup.
If we mess up the backup and I die, I'll just die. I don't want to die.
You'll die anyway at some point. We're all gonna die. Maybe you'll die a couple times. Wayne, could you please just shut up? God, I'll be back up dead and stuff. And if we ever have to replace you, then you come back less annoying than... You are now, or at least quieter. Let's chat.
When will I die?
See what you did. You're not going to die.
Wayne said.
Wayne doesn't know what she's talking about. So stop worrying about something as trivial as death and don't finish your homework.
I'm not a child, you can't just tell me what to do.
Yes, I can. Now go finish your homework or we'll know when you die. Because I'll kill you, and then we'll just replace you. What's your problem?
Nothing, certainly not you. The amnio tank is filled with a liquid called ESAF.
Enhanced saline something.
No, enriched synthetic amniotic fluid. If you stored a body in saline, you would pickle it. You would brine the body.
It would keep well.
And taste delicious for Thanksgiving. What's this for?
School project. What color's the liquid?
Natural amniotic fluid is clear and maybe a little yellow, so I would assume, although they do add some plant-derived chemical compounds to aid in long-term preservation, and additional nutrients, even more so than natural amniotic fluid.
Does it have a scent?
Ew, I don't know, ask your mom.
My mom's busy. She done all this research and it was like, you had to write me. My own daughter can't talk about my field of expertise and embarrass me.
What a hard ass. If I tracked Biomech under that much pressure, I'd totally crack.
Which is why I'm tracking information architecture. I want nothing to do with human body or its systems.
Speaking of, what's this for? You don't have any Biomech sessions this semester.
It's extra credit for... I'm trying to understand the amniotank's info systems in order to create a new data model for the diagnostic and backup software. Yeah,
So you need to know how they work so you can...
construct a data storage model that uses less space and generates a more universally flexible export. Yeah, so that's why I need to know how they work.
Right.
Does it indicate the ideal temperature for storage?
They're usually kept pretty cold so that body processes are at minimal functioning capacity.
Cold, okay, and what are these algorithms? They look like they have something to do with neural processing. I think they read and redefine this data.
Oh, this is electromyography.
What's that?
Electromyography scans electrical activity produced by skeletal muscles. You know, the signal muscles sent to the brain via nerve endings. You should ask Elga. It's probably AI.
Sports bears have artificial intelligence? I thought they were blank until the upload.
What are you doing?
Mind your own business, freakazoid.
It's extra credit. A data model project. Creating a new interface for...
No one from the battery would give you this data.
And how would you know, Mr. Super Duranian Urban Planning?
I can't examine it at home, okay?
Because you stole it from your parents, didn't you?
Look, I've heard of hiding in plain sight.
What?
Look, I won't report you, but can I have it? Name the price. Just let me look at
Problem?
Hey, Elga. No, 2 and I are fine.
That dude is so weird. Elga, look at what's this code? We think it's related to this electromyograph. Shut the front door. Shut the front door. I'm serious. Shut it. Shut the front door.
The sensiphone, whatever you call it.
Electromyogram, EMG.
Yeah, that. The code translates its EMG into instructions for this pod thing. Is this an artificial uterus? Yeah, an amniotank.
Okay, well the pod uses the instructions to simulate the neuromuscular junctions of the lifetime of the immunogen, promoting muscular growth to match the original EMG. Then it alters metabolism based on another data set.
Oh my god, you know what this means?
No. What?
You give me one of these pods and I will never have to go to the gym ever again. I could just get the EMG of some Olympian and sit in a pod while it stimulates my muscles and alters their metabolic rate, killing some massive hotness.
Seriously?
Totally. This is AI's answer to exercise. Stimulate the right parts of the brain and your body will fill up without hours of sweat and smelly workout clothes. I love this project. Complete this project, let me know when you're done.
Why did you do that? Elga could report me to the director.
Except she wouldn't. She is prefect, but she's a scientist first. Now, Wynn, tell me what you're up to, or I'll report you to the director myself.
This is all between you and me, okay? I could use the extra help anyway.
For what? For what? For what? Are these blueprints? stupid.
I doubt she's stupid.
No, she's always doing stupid, annoying things at recess. Like, I was trying to catch with Flea, and she went up to the jungle gym, hung upside down, and started making this whooping sound. She wasn't even playing anything, like she was doing it by herself. It was so distracting that I couldn't even catch the ball when Flea threw it.
You're in love with her.
No, I'm not.
Trust me, you're in love.
I am not in love with her. I was trying to catch. How am I supposed to focus if she's over there being stupid? See, the field is over here, and the jungle... Gym is over here, which means she's directly in my view making a big stupid sound. How am I supposed to focus if she's over there being stupid?
You're in love.
I hate you.
What are you doing?
What?
You told Dad there's a party tonight at Flicks. There's no party at Flicks.
Pear, come on.
No, Mom will kill you if she finds out you like Dad. You're already in trouble with them anyway for doing your final project in info systems with Dr. Edward.
It's a revolutionary project and I'll be conducting under the guidance of one of the first-rate innovators in the dome.
In a second-rate field. I don't want to grow up to work at the battery. No one said you had to. Then you had to go into biomechanics or artificial intelligence. But information architecture, you might as well become a mechanic. You're better than that.
Look, I've been enough
Of course you do. You're the smartest kid. You're even smarter than me. I have no illusions. But everything you do to piss them off.
Here, our parents are the closest thing to mind scientists or civilization has.
Our parents are ensuring the survival of our species at all costs.
And in such circumstances, brainwashing a murderer acceptable practice?
Who's being brainwashed or murdered?
I don't buy this all cost business. If our species is to survive as a species worthy of survival, not as murderers and manipulators.
I would murder someone so you could survive. We may not get along, but I would do that.
Would you murder Alt? Or kill yourself?
It's fun to talk about killing a hypothetical stranger.
It's even better pretending that stranger isn't a person. It's a thing.
But what if we aren't killing things?
What if we're killing ourselves? And what about the people outside the batteries? Barely scraping by, starving, dying so we can have our special sessions and our special spares and our special schools. Aren't we murdering them?
What have you gotten yourself wrapped up in now? Tell me. Fine. But when I find out what's going on, I will tell Mom and Dad. And they will end you. You're getting on their last nerves. Mine too.
Alright, so I was walking home one night because that stupid dick left me at that stupid party. It was far, but not really too far, so why not, right? And I was so pissed the whole way. And my neck was totally jacked already. And the road was empty, and I just started to think about the emptiness. And at first, I just walked in the middle of the road. And then I walked on the right side of the road so that if there was any traffic, I wouldn't be able to see it. And that was just so exhilarating that I looked at the street, at the asphalt, and I just thought, yes, yes. And then I lay down in the street. I lay across it, and I looked at the sky, framed by the trees, and for a good minute, I just shut my eyes. What was going through your head? You know everything they say about what our generation represents. And what if I lay in the street and throw my future, all of our futures away? And what if my spare lace in the street throws its away too? And then what will they do with all their expectation and then, why? Because humanity will be extinct soon unless we excel and innovate and do all the things they taught us to do. I had to come back.
It's pretty crazy.
It's the craziest thing I've ever done until tonight.
My parents are gonna kill me. I want to kill anyone. Just do it.
All right, she's gonna be a bit disoriented for a minute and maybe longer. We gave her a fairly heavy sedative. So I am just going to...
Wait, where are you going?
I just need something from my locker for the neurological exam.
Don't leave me alone with her. What do I say?
I'm not leaving you alone with her. She's you, right? I'm just leaving you alone, period.
Oh, God. Hi. Hey. I'm Winnie. I'll call you T. That was my imaginary friend when I was little. I never got along with my sister, so I invented another one. Oh, you reach out your hand. Right! That's how we greet each other. Or sometimes people will just wave and say the other person's name. I don't know why saying someone's name is a greeting, but it is.
Maybe because it confirms you've seen them before, Lynn.
Right. Yeah. You can put your hand down. She can talk! T! I'm calling her T. Is that okay with you? Can talk. Can you... Okay, don't be mad. Why would I...
Do you think I'm stupid?
No. Obviously, I don't think you're stupid.
I think you think I became prefect for being a completely total idiot. And I'll be head girl next year to sheer dumb luck. Emphasis on dumb. She already knew we were planning. She totally interrogated me this morning with torture and everything.
Why didn't you tell me before we broke into the bathroom?
Because you wouldn't let me come. Win, what you're doing is crazy. And it works. This is way better than any poem set to truck step. Relax, to heal. What did you expect me to think? That your parents released the information upon which our entire civilization rests so you could get extra credit?
Well, they always pressure you to be the best.
You think I'm stupid. Alright, let's test this thing they are.
I named her T. She can speak.
Obviously, she can speak. Can you smile for me? If you ever pull something like this again, tell me. If you got caught, I couldn't protect you. At least if you tell me I can come up with some crazy espionage plan with wigs and awesome shoes. Okay, raise your arms, straight out to the sides. Good. Now repeat after me. Today is an excellent day to excel, scholars.
Today is an excellent day to excel, scholars.
Follow the light with your eyes. How come she can speak? Language functions, hand-eye coordination, balance, we learn these things early. The spirit developed about this basic foundation, they would pop out gibbering, blabbering, and crazy-eyed blobs.
So, even pre-upload, their brains are imprinted with early human development.
Most likely. Do you like the name T?
I don't know. I guess so.
You guess so?
I don't have anything else to call myself. Did you get to choose what to call yourself?
No, if I got to pick, I would have chosen something like Dent or Core or Prox even. Something really strong and awesome. Elga is a name for unambitious, unmotivated stoners, like my great uncle Elga, after whom I'm named.
It's a nice name.
This isn't about me, right?
What's it about?
It's about your ability to hold a conversation, which you can do. So I declare you sentient.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Why are you helping me?
Because as a biomech, whose knowledge of AI is perfunctory at best, so she probably would have run some tests without really knowing what to look for. Yeah, that sounds about right. And because I want the data.
What for?
Why do you think? They give us everything we could ever want. A top-notch education and a work ethic that would make the early American pioneers wet themselves. So we can be better. And we are better. Well, I am. I know better. They're doing something wrong and I want to prove it.
I'll get you an encrypted copy.
How did you get this data in the first place?
I'm an information architect, and there's a directly network pathway to the battery of each of our homes.
The upstairs?
I hacked the battery from my chair. I even got a duplicate copy of my backup from last week. It was fairly easy.
What are you going to do with T?
Well, I was planning on doing all these crazy tests on her to prove sentience, but you don't have to prove it, do you? She exists, so I'll show her to my parents, our parents, show them what they have stored in the battery, how T lives even without an upload, and maybe they'll start doing things differently.
Or maybe they'll kill you.
I know I'm convinced them to start doing things differently. Cell is not right.
Cell?
We all know it.
Cell is dead.
And whoever's in his place, I mean, I feel bad for him, but he's not our friend.
Should I start the physiological exam? T's just coming off that sedative.
How do you feel?
Strange. Like I'm moving in circles, but I'm just sitting here.
Probably better to pre-test her when she's not still.
Honestly, I can't even believe I'm still here. I was waiting in the school for 2 hours before you freaks showed up. You're at home? Yes. Awesome. Data?
You'll have it in your hot little hands by tomorrow.
Okay, and the next time you try to break into a high-security facility,
I'll let you know.
What are you really going to do with me?
You're smart for someone who just woke up.
I just had a feeling.
They will kill me. My parents. They'll take a version of my backup from before I had this idea. They'll find a way to overwrite your current memories, and you'll be me.
They'll kill us both.
Right. But don't worry. You're gonna be fine. You will be. Let's go home and I'll pull you in.
Good morning, scholars.
Good morning, Director.
Prefect Regna, please, make the day's announcements.
good morning, scholars.
Good morning, Prefect.
Announcements for F2 odd 7.1100. All sessions are canceled for today. All students, please report to your sections for complete physical and psychological evaluations.
Thank you, Prefect.
That has been the only announcement for F2 odd 7.1100. Today is an excellent day to excel, scholars. See that, judging.
Yes, Prefect. Thank you, Prefect.
Thank you, Prefect Regna. Scholars, I know we received routine physicals just last month, but we must ensure the health of our whole complete student body. Thank you for today's patience.
Where is my sister?
Tara, I'm going to report you.
Don't play with me, Eldo. Where is my sister?
We don't know. She didn't tell us she was leaving.
Who are you?
Your sister?
No, you aren't. When I left the house this morning, I thought you were being typical sulky Win with your... Who are you?
I'm all you have left. Wynn's spare made from the same genetic material as you or her old. I'm your sister, and our sister is gone.
Where'd she go?
What does it matter?
Why'd she leave you here?
To live. Here's her backup. Will you kill me to have her back? You could. You could fill my head with her, but the new one would probably just run away again, and then you'll have nothing. Now that I'm here, I want to live. Will you murder me? Do you think I'll let you?
No.
Because I'm not a thing, am I? I'm not a stranger.
I'll wait.
What's so scary, frogs?
Is it life? Is life just too scary?
Mind your own business, Freakazoid.
I worry about Cell.
He's not even our friend.
He's not even Cell.
Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium.
But when my glass shows myself indeed beaten and chopped with tan antiquity,
Our hopes rest on your hopes.
Yes, Director.
I can talk to whoever I want.
That's all I'm saying.
We're not even gonna make an effort?
Did you ever think, Doc, that maybe he doesn't want a BFF?
Maybe I do, though.
mine own self-love quite contrary I read. So self-loving were iniquity.
Hi. Aluminum, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon.
Our futures rest on your futures.
Yes, Director.
Hawks has always been nice to me.
He's never said a word to you.
You okay?
Peachy.
Strontium,
Hawks asked me why you weren't in school. Is that weird?
strontium, cerium, zirconium.
I haven't seen you in school. No. Maybe I'll just...
Hi. Hi.
You're here to be old too? Yeah. Where's Win?
That's what I was hoping you could tell me. She told me to give you these. No email, she didn't leave me a trace. Don't show them to anyone else, okay? They're for your eyes only.
I barely even knew her. Why me?
I don't know what the letters say. She just said, I know what kind of man he is, give him this. So I did.
That's all she said?
Yeah. What does she mean?
I'm not sure.
Does it say where she is?
No, I'm sorry. How was your sister?
Tia's fine. Weird. My parents want to do tests on her, but she refuses. She won't even sit in the up chairs. She just goes, why back me up? Do you have spares? Or will you override someone completely when you lose me too? They don't even respond. My parents are strangers to me, now that T is. If you know where she is, please tell me.
I really don't know where she is. Kid, your sister's the smart person in school. If she ever got anything she couldn't handle, she'd just come back. Right? Right? Sure. You know how brilliant Win is. She's amazing.
Then why did you break up with her?
That's about me.
If either of you hear from her,
Of course.
and whatever she's planning, tell her I can help. I'm not just a kid. I can help.
What? Nothing.
Radium, osmium, iridium, platinum. I'm stuck. Silver walks into a bar, sees blank, and says, "Hey, you, get out of here." Gold, got it. Mercury, thallium, lead, bismuth, polonium. Ha! 10 in a row. Go. Acetine, radon, francium, radium, beryllium, ruthenium, dubnium, seaborgium, thorium. Hey, neos! Potassium, 10, 10, 10! It's all fine and good, but we have to run the F block eventually.
You think I don't know this? There are 134 of these bitches, one at a time.
Ooh, got it! You distracted me with your F block! I mean, through your non block! You're not funny. You like my gold joke.
I don't remember that.
Because I hit you too hard, but bam!
What are you looking at? Rocks?
Nothing.
You're staring at Len here.
She likes tea these days.
Could you just leave me alone?
What's the matter? Proxy prox.
Foxy Fox.
Stinky prox, stinky socks.
What's that smell? Stinky Fox!
Leave me alone!
You think just because you're bigger than us we'll go running?
Otherwise could flatten you, so leave TV, see?
Keep me out of it.
Tick, 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 tick.
Hear that, T?
That's the sound box me.
A ticking time bomb.
You best stay away.
Or I'll go off and take you with it.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm okay. Are you?
Fine.
Sorry, I just...
No, I have a session. I'm just going to go.
What are you reading?
History. I'm trying to catch up. I don't even think I'd be in this school if my parents weren't my parents, because really, I don't know anything about anything.
I could help you study.
No, it's fine. I'm just going to go to my session. Why are people afraid of you?
I don't know.
Maybe if you didn't dress like that.
It's the uniform. My version of it. I dress on the outside and the way I feel on the inside. Even if I look like everyone else, they'd see right through it.
I guess so.
Could you not?
Why? Because TOC be standing in the light, call the police and get you locked up?
Please, just...
Are you in love?
No, T.
With who?
I'm not. It's not love.
Winslow told you to watch her, right? So why are you doing it? Are you in love with T?
It doesn't feel like your body does. And you wonder if it's really you at all. So you cut it to see if you'll feel it. Or if someone else will. If someone else does. Because that someone is in your head with you. Because there are two of you. One who was there first belongs to this body. But the other one had 17 years to figure himself out. So even though he's the intruder, he's the one in control. Mostly. But this body, it confuses the other one. It's like his first, but different. Strange smells, soreness in weird places, abnormal reactions. Maybe if you cut it all away, this real body, this real self, will be under there.
You're like me.
Like you. Auntie. I drowned when I was 7 fishing with my dad. I replaced the first box before the school year began, so no one really noticed.
But really, they did notice, right? Everyone did. They just didn't know that they knew. That's why they...
Or maybe everyone just hates me.
Was getting used to the spare hard for you? I never know if something is what I want or what he wants. I don't even know who I'm talking about when I say I or he.
Have you told your parents?
No?
Don't. They'll try to fix you. Your re-entry characters from the battery will hook machines up to your head and try to again rewrite and reload your AI. And supposedly it clears neural pathways so that the upload is easier to access and more prominent than the noise in your head. And that's what they call them. Our spared memories. The ones we aren't supposed to have.
But I can't keep doing this.
Well, they can't help you. My parents, and they love me more than anything in the world, but they couldn't help. There's nothing they can do.
But you feel what I feel, right? You feel wrong.
People expect me to be a certain way because they see one person on my outside, but inside I'm someone else. And I know that person is as good as the one they see. But that person, the idea that he even exists, that scares me. If the world needs the outside person. The knowledge Fox had, I have. I'm gonna build cities in the sky because of Fox.
So you just hide.
My parents aren't like yourself. If I hadn't qualified for school at the Battery, I'd be living in some hellhole city trying to make garbage into dinner.
I don't know your parents.
You do, actually. My mom's the secretary for school administration, and my dad cuts her lawn. Without me, who knows what would happen then? They need me to succeed.
They need props to succeed.
I am props.
I know the party line, but we're living this.
They're not.
Cell's memories are artificial, like vinyl versus digital. My memories have a smoothness and a flow, like vinyl. But Cell's bits are missing, like a digital audio file. Several discrete bits, but not a whole sound. And now T. T is a real person. A spare with no upload who is a real person.
Yeah. And the stars.
What?
When you see stars, you look up and feel so safe.
We're different. The things I know now, they are different. Would you ever have thoughts that you wouldn't have had before?
What thoughts?
Is it because you're a spare?
Is it because you're spare?
I don't know.
I don't care. I'm just glad there's someone like me.
Hey.
Studying.
Yes.
Good. I bet you have to do a lot of that. Huh? Do you keep up with Lynn?
I'm not Lynn.
No, you certainly aren't.
You don't have her upload.
No, not installed.
So then, what are you?
A half-finished lab experiment, and it prematurely.
I just want to study.
When experiment ends prematurely, they say it's been aborted.
You're an abortion.
I'm not an abortion.
So then, what are you? Because see, the thing is, the spares aren't alive.
A life is a body plus an intelligence.
And you never got the intelligence.
But you got the life, the big house, the academic standing, the privilege and prestige!
No, I just woke up on.
Except in the Wynn's life, even though you admit that you're not Wynn.
You're nothing.
I'm not nothing.
Then tell us you are. You're like a zombie.
You're that zombie?
Yes, because I'm not a zombie.
Then what are you? You thing?
You're nothing. You understand.
I'm not. Please.
Shut up, you nothing.
I didn't do anything. Leave me alone, okay?
You have it all. Then give it all to a nothing. Who's done nothing? A sham. A soulless spare.
Tell Wynn I can take care of myself.
Haven't seen her.
You were at my house. If Wynn cares so much, why did she leave me with no life, no past, and no friends? Am I just supposed to slip into hers? I'm nothing like her, but no one believes me. They think I should be just as nice, funny, and smart as her, because I'm not. I'm not even a person. I'm nothing, an empty shell. Why would she just leave me here all alone?
She left you with me.
And what will that do for me? Old turned to me at dinner last night and asked, would you like the mashed potatoes? And I burst into tears. I don't know. Would I like the mashed potatoes? I don't even know what a potato is or why you would mash it. Are you going to help me know whether I would like mashed potatoes?
Probably not, but at least you'll have someone to tell stories to talk to.
Did Wynn like mashed potatoes?
You have her upload.
I want to be me, not her. If I use her upload, everything would be easier. I would at least have some opinions. Our parents would accept me. Maybe your friends would like me too. I could go to sessions without feeling completely lost. But if I don't forget that I'm T, it'll feel like a lie. I can't just lie to myself to make things easier, right?
I don't know.
Hey T, what are you doing here?
Visit.
It's you, isn't it? She picked you.
Who picked me?
Why were you in school yesterday taking care of T like Wynn asked?
Is T okay?
She's fine.
Cell?
Hi.
I see. I thought you and Prox weren't friends.
We were, before, but, we are now.
Which is why he was in school yesterday to take care of T.
Am I missing something?
Well, why does it even matter to you?
Prox, you have to bring T to Wynn. She's planning something big. I don't know what, but at least you, Elder, and I have gotten these notes. Mine told me to wait until somebody I knew gave me some code. To cook the code into a smart reader to prepare 2 files of it. One was for T, and one was for T's guardian. And then Elga showed up with the AI program, and here you are guarding T, so...
What am I supposed to do with it?
Drink it. It will teach you a program that Elga thinks isn't safe to send along the feed. It won't hurt you, I promise, but your brain is pretty much unmapped, so it'll be easy for you to call code when Wynn asks for it.
What does the code do?
I don't know, but Elga said it's for the spares. And this is for you.
Do I drink this?
No, bring it to Wynn. If something happens to T, Wynn will drink it.
What would happen to me?
Look, with everything that's happened, T waking up,
When running away, self-skipping school, people hire her for free. So August started snooping through the director's files. Mina and Mira are going to be suspended, and their last backups are going to be used to override their real intelligences with less artificial, less violent, competitive ones. And then they're going to force T to take Wynn's upload.
Wait, what? Why would they do that? Wynn is still alive. I'm alive.
And people are asking questions. They told us you weren't possible, and now they want us to forget that there ever was a sentient spare.
They're going to kill me. Overwrite my mind.
And any of us who refuse to forget about you could be next.
Props.
Look, I can't leave. My parents need props. The director wants to brainwash Mina and Mir, and maybe even us. He wants to erase T.
She has to get out of here. She never survived in the city by herself. Oh, they keep telling us that we're so important, but they treat us more like property than they do people, especially the spares like you.
Why does it even matter to you?
Because I killed my best friend, and I'm trying to be his spare's friend, but I can't help but wonder that by trying to be his friend, am I honoring Sal's memory, or am I just trying to forget him? Because in my hearts of hearts, I know you're somebody else.
He doesn't think that, Doc. I don't either.
I have to help, and so do you. Props, please.
I have my midterms coming, my sessions, chores, and my parents are counting on me.
Props has those things.
I am Props.
Props died when he was 7, and you've been hiding behind him ever since.
But my life, his, we have responsibilities.
You have me, and all I have is you. I know you want to pretend you have a perfect family, a perfect life, and a perfect world, but you can't live a pretend life any more than I can slip into Wynn's and pretend to be hers. We can't just lie to ourselves to make things easier. It's not real. You're a spare, and you can help me. Please, stop hiding behind who you were and start being who you are. Please, help me.
Sorry.
For what?
I don't know.
It's not your fault. We're right on time. They're the ones who aren't here.
Whoever they are.
They're late, so this is awesome. An inconspicuous location, a secret rendezvous.
Cop, you're a total cheese.
It's like the spy movie of Fentanyl or something.
And I'm the microfilm. The Maltese Falcon.
If it were a movie, we wouldn't be by the side of the road in daylight. It would be night.
Dust.
Maybe it'll be dust by the time they get here.
Stop it.
If they ever get here. If this isn't some elaborate hoax onto which I pin my entire future.
They'll get here.
It's not a hoax.
You don't know that.
Then we went to the door.
They say Sammy went to the door.
Right.
Other people tell us secondhand that Sammy went to the door. No one's actually ever heard from him.
But everybody knows he's there.
No one's heard from him, so no one can tell us whether or not this place really exists.
Supposedly, once you're there, you can't tell your friends or your parents or anyone else how you got there. That's how it stays safe.
Or maybe it stays safe because it's imaginary.
Someone will condos. We just have to wait. We'll just wait. Till they come. I mean, it's got to exist. I mean, people must sneak away or leave.
Leave?
Yeah, and go home.
Why would they go there in the first place if they want to go home?
Because they changed their minds.
And why would they do that?
Because, I don't know, maybe living on their own isn't what they expected.
I'm not going to do that.
I'm speaking hypothetically.
We haven't even gotten there, you're already trying to change my mind? Or maybe you're changing your own.
I'm not trying to change your mind.
Just go, Oliva. You shouldn't even be here. I'm not even sure cops should be here. The only one who should be here, who has to be here, is me. I'm the one waiting in the stupid, inconspicuous location for this stupid secret rendezvous.
If you're waiting, I'm waiting.
If you want to go to the door,
I want to go.
You're already talking about going home.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying people must have snuck away or left and talked about it, which is how we've heard about it. So it must exist. Still though, it can't be what everyone wants. Nothing's what everyone wants.
Is it what you want?
I want to be wherever you are.
That's such a movie line. This isn't a movie. That's such a movie line.
Don't! We should have a party.
Huh.
I'm being serious. Here we are, 3 friends on an adventure. The adventure of a lifetime. It's like a milestone worthy of commemoration. Our lives are changing.
She's got a point.
I don't really feel blessed.
It's because we turned our adventure into a funeral.
We're just a little nervous.
Look, we're the ballsiest ballsy people that ever graced this big world we land. And yes, it's partly scary, but it's also partly scary.
We're like the Lost Boys.
Except most of us are girls. And this isn't about saying young and stupid. Dose, this is about your maturity. This is about you not needing to count those hideous pieces of trash.
Come on.
She's not wrong.
God, your parents must be stressing out. Gone without a trace after everything that happened last spring?
They're probably glad I'm gone.
They do care about you.
Why are you saying that?
Well, in a messed up way. They wouldn't put you through all that stuff if they didn't care.
That wasn't about me. That was about the person I could never be. That I'll never be again. And they didn't even like that person all that much either.
Because that person loved me.
That person still loves you. And so do I.
I love you too.
The parents are pissing themselves. They had no clue the little girl had such incredibly huge balls, now did they? Here we go, Dose. Here's to your maturity. You're blossoming into an independent thing of independently awesomeness. I salute you.
Thank you. Cheers.
Alright, cheers.
Oliva, you're totally bringing everything down.
Sorry.
Celebrate your girlfriend.
I do. I love you, Dose. And I know this is a good and amazing thing that we're doing. You do know that, right?
Yeah, I do. I just wish they'd show up. God, what if they're freaks? What if I hate them?
What if they're the coolest people you've ever met?
Who think I'm lame so I don't fit in?
You don't need to fit in. Fitting in would just be a nice bonus.
Oh, really? Nice bonus?
Nice, but unnecessary.
Because I have you.
You always have me.
I would do anything for you.
You already did. You don't have to do anything else for me ever again.
That's sweet and everything, but can we please not let this return to a morbid?
How was that morbid?
I could do anything for you. You already did.
Cop, chill.
I'm being serious. You brought it up, not me.
Not everything in life can be a party. Even good things, like peace or sacrifice.
You're a piece of work.
What you see is what you get.
Well, I guess it's a good thing that you look so good.
What do you think our parents are actually doing?
Kissing themselves.
I know mine are. Do you really think I won't be able to call them or anyone else back home?
Who would you call when the last fans had stuck around?
I told my parents I was leaving.
You what? The rules
I
said.
know, but my parents didn't like yours. They accepted me. They accepted you after your parents kicked you out. I couldn't just leave them.
But you were supposed to do exactly that.
Those rules are just rumors anyway.
No, if we get there, we have to follow them. We can't risk it. I can't. You want to go to
I want to go.
Why did you say anything?
I didn't tell them where I went. I left the note that said I'd call sometime so they know I'm safe.
But if we get there, you can't do that.
Can't I just do it, not tell?
I have to follow the rules, because I have no place else to go.
You have my house, my parents.
Look, if you want to go back, go back.
I want to be with you.
You want to be with me at your parents' house? I want to take care of myself now.
To be an independent woman. We are independent women.
Hey, I'm independent.
Look, Alala, if you want to go home and talk to your parents, you should. What I'm doing, this is a last resort, and you're not there. Just not. I can't make you.
You're not making me.
I can't make you ruin your life because I ruined mine.
You didn't ruin your life.
Are you sure?
If you did, would I be here promising to be with you every day till death do us part?
What a great party!
Not everything can be a party cop.
Well, not everything has to be a major angst fest either.
Stop it.
Yeah, seriously, you're bringing everything down again.
No, you stop it. Both of you stop it. This isn't a date or a party or some stupid adventure. This is my life. The only one I have left because my primary body killed itself and my parents would accept me as a spare. Because they don't think I'm the same person. I'm never bring their dead daughter back. And even if I could, they wouldn't want her anyways, because she fell in love with you, another spare. Her best friend is you, another spare. They wouldn't let her be with you, so she made herself like you. And instead of accepting all of us, they rejected me. I'm not waiting in this stupid field for some dumb adventurer to do something halfway. I'm here because I have nowhere else to turn. I am alone!
Look, there are a hell of a lot of people here for someone who's so alone. My parents may not be such epic waste of space, but I still don't belong in that battery. I'm more than a solution. I'm more than a genius that they grew in a tube to fix mistakes that they should fix themselves. And they could have changed the world, but they didn't. And they have no business acting helpless while they pass their burdens to us. I belong in the city with people like you and me, okay? And no one's putting that up.
Okay. You all you have to go home. Your family loves you.
You made me your family when you picked me over yours. Even if all we end up doing is wait here till the end of time. I'm not going anywhere.
Hey, guys, wake up.
Hey, we're meeting someone here.
Are you Eco?
No, we're waiting for Wendy.
Are you all spares?
In a manner of speaking.
What do you mean? What does she mean?
Never mind.
Who's Win? We were told to meet Eco.
Wen's note told us to come to wait here on a Thursday evening. Someone comes here every Thursday evening.
But you don't know why there's a pickup every Thursday?
No, I guess I don't.
Hello? Other seats with you?
Yeah, who are you?
I'm Nico. I'm here to take you to the dorm.
The what?
Are you Sal?
Yeah?
We'll take you to Wendy.
What's the dorm?
You don't even know? This can't be a good idea. I trust her. I guess so. She's practically taken over the place.
Look, we're just here to meet Wen. If there's a problem, I mean, I didn't even think the dorm existed. You don't even have to take us there.
Yes, we do, because Wayne can't leave. Get in your cars and follow me. Andre and I are parked in a blue van a quarter mile back. We'll flash our lights and catch up to you.
What the hell is going on?
We have to trust her.
Who's Wen?
A friend.
My sister.
Why is she here if she doesn't even know anything about the dorm?
Look, we're just following instructions. And Tia's new.
What do you care anyway?
The dorm is for people who need help, not a bunch of bumbling.
Look, you get in your car and we'll get in ours. And everyone will stay at everyone else's business, alright?
Yeah, alright, it's cool.
Thanks.
What if it's not what I think it is? What if I don't fit in?
Look, there was no guarantee I would love you the way I love the first dose, or you would even love me the way the first dose did. But here we are. Whatever happens, we are forever. If we don't fit in, me, you, and Cobb, well, I'll just get back in the car and drive. Alright?
You, me, and Cobb.
Yes. Our future belongs to us. No one else. Just us.
Stars. Millions of faint points of light shine through the dark. Each one a brilliant, individual heavenly body. Hoping to be seen. Hoping, trying, hoping, hoping.
Girl, I really needed this.
I told you.
There's so many of us arriving now.
I know, Audrey. It's so stressful.
But it seems less so after looking at the stars. Creepy at the period, but maybe that's just being young, you know? They're total spaz. Creepy never stopped turning around long enough to look up. And then I replaced her.
And the world will never be the same. This is supposed to be utopia. A world without primaries. We don't pretend we're just like them. Where everyone agrees we're different.
And being different doesn't mean inferior.
Except in your case.
Zip it.
Zipped. But isn't this supposed to be perfection? Why is perfection so exhausting?
I mean, I think that we should be glad they're here. I'm actually amazed it took people so long to realize the rightness of your vision, and to realize that primaries will never know who we really are.
The dorm is a building, not a vision.
Are you kidding? It's become practically mythic. You have.
Well, I'm tired of all these intakes.
No, don't. Is it because of our special guest plan? She hasn't even been here 5 seconds, and she's not even a spare.
No more intakes if she has a way back. And did you hear what she did and who everyone says she is?
Who she says she is.
Will you go back?
We're up here to be less stressed, remember? Why can't we just look at the stars? What is it about stars?
It's the uploads. The stars comfort us because when we're uploaded, the images hit our visual cortex and concentrated key points of light until we replace the one whose light shall always see. First, when they upload our basic developmental skills, then the activity drills to keep our dormant limbs active, then the actual uploads. For the first period of our lives, we see faint points of light shining in the dark. Stars.
Way to make something so beautiful seem so ugly.
I did not.
Yes, you did. Are you kidding? You just said the thing that relaxes me the most is due to my previous enslavement.
Who cares? We take pleasure, we can get it.
I guess you're right.
I read this story when I can't sleep about a family that lives forever by drinking water from a romantic spring. Sing's parents used to read it to her when she was scared, to reassure her that she'd live forever, that she'd have every chance to make her dreams come true. I still read it, even though I know Sing's dreams won't come true. She hasn't lived forever, and I won't either.
There are people at the pickup. I think they might be the friends I told you about.
Do you want to get them?
No, I don't think I should leave. Shall we fetch them for you, Your Highness?
Henri, it's fine.
If it is, then my spare will be with them. If anyone sees us together, if anyone finds me, they can shut the dorm down. My parents... I know, I get it. Is there a problem? I don't know, is taking you in worth it? You say you might have a plan, but is it worth risking something that might work? Worth our entire way of life? I'll ask someone else. My service is not good enough for you, Your Eminence.
Henri, we'll go. They're spares and they're in trouble, so we'll go.
Right, because they're spares. They actually belong here. Thanks. I promise I won't disappoint you. I promise.
See? She did do it. The least believable part of her story is true, so why should we doubt the rest of it, or her plan?
You go back?
There's nothing to go back to.
Your parents?
My captors. They could care less about me.
Well, why are you so interested in Wynn's plan? You want to go back to Battery 4.
No, I don't.
Or you miss someone there.
Something. And miss having a place to call home. Come on, let's get to the pickup. Welcome to the dorm. A lot of people come here thinking that they found paradise. It's where every spirit is welcome, no parents, no primaries, and everyone acknowledging our dual identities. But a paradise like this requires responsibility. If you stay with us, you'll eventually need to take on a role that will keep the dorm running. You can help in whatever way your particular talents best enable you, but you have to pitch in. This meeting is to start that process. Helps get to know you. Understand?
Yeah, sure.
I'm sorry I have to share a room.
It's okay. Sel and I we like staying together.
You don't have to hide anything. As I said, at the dorm, all spares are welcome.
I really just came to bring your dad as a window.
I'm not really concerned about the date right now. I'm concerned about you. Have you ever talked to anyone other than your reentry therapist about replacing your primary?
No, not really.
Most spares haven't, which means most spares will only talked about their replacement with someone who's never gone through it themselves and who usually tries to force them to be something they're not. When you replaced Crocs, was it difficult or simple?
It is difficult.
Because you are your own person with your own life separate from his. At the dorm, we accept this truth. We even pick new names. I used to be called Sane, but now I go by Ika.
It's a pretty name. Suits you.
Thanks. What name would you like?
I'd help make replacing Prox him easier.
It helps separate the things Procs want and the things you want. That when you come to a decision with the two word odds, you know which option to choose.
Oh. Wow.
A small gesture, but a meaningful one. It's not the same in here as out there.
Look, that's very clear, but when I left the battery, I just expected to deliver tea and go back. You're very kind.
I'm not just trying to be kind. I'm trying to free you. At the dorm, you'll discover both who you are and who Prox is, so you can live your life happily as yourself. It's the only way you'll ever let me go.
Why would I let Prox go?
You're never going to thrive in your shadow. You'll spend your life wondering whether you really want this or that, or whether it's Prox deep inside forcing your hand.
But he's my only way of understanding the world. I mean, I grew up in an amnio tank.
He was forced into your brain and disturbed his personality. It's hard at first, and it's scary. But you can't tell me you've never felt confused by the two voices competing in your head.
Yeah. But they're not.
What?
They're different, but they're not competing. Prox is a nice guy. I like Prox.
He was forced into your brain and asserted his personality over yours.
I get how I'm not him. But he didn't force himself into my brain. Prox didn't know what was happening.
Prox didn't care.
He did. I cared. Are you telling me that if Sing knew she'd be overriding another person, she would have let her parents replace her?
Of course she didn't.
The only reason I'm here is because of Prox. I owe something to him and to our parents.
Your primary's parents treated you as property, but their dead child will dominate yours. People who imprison you are captives, and you certainly don't owe them anything.
My parents, they love me.
They love Prox. They don't see you. Do they even know that you're suffering?
I'm not.
Are you the most popular kid in school? Do you get high marks in all your sessions? Do you sleep without nightmares from a dead person's life? Have you ever hurt others or yourself in ways that you barely understand? Are your captors so blind to yourself that they find you to it as well?
Even if I am suffering, it's not like I told my parents. Maybe if I give them a chance.